Hi, I'm Janvi Chitalia and I'm a fitness nutritionist, and I have studied from the US, that is the International Sports Science Association, and I've also done my postgraduate diploma in weight management from the UK, and I also am currently pursuing my fellowship in clinical nutrition from Apollo Hospital, and I'm here today to talk about the 10 benefits of or rather the 10 ways that you can increase your metabolic rate sitting at home and finding food right from your kitchen, right? So I'll take you all through the list. So the first ingredient that I'm going to talk about, which is really beneficial in increasing metabolism, is number one, that is ginger. Now we all know how ginger is used in our regular food, in our tea and whatever that we have, but yet we don't know how powerful it is in terms of fat burning. So even 1/3 of chopped ginger, if you put that into boiling water and you boil it for till the time that it becomes reduced to half, and you drink that water in the morning or 1 hour after an empty stomach, you're going to be able to see an increase in your metabolic rate. So that's another very good option to start off with, and I'm sure we all like to have ginger, so it's very flavorful. So that's number one. Number two, moving to, is you can when you're talking about another very, very powerful ingredient from our kitchen, that is talking about garlic. Now garlic, again, there's a very quick nice fact about garlic that I'd like to share. That number one is that garlic, where we do have supplementation here, but in fact when you use a raw garlic pod, which is actually soaked overnight, or it's probably had in the morning first thing, if you keep it, is something which has a lot more fat burning effect than even a supplementation. So in fact, how many more times? 7 more times fat burning effect has been seen in a raw garlic, which is had after having first thing in the morning on empty stomach, then having a garlic supplementation. So that's another very, very easy thing to do first thing in the morning. And not only that, but it will help you with reducing your blood pressure and your cholesterol levels also. So that's another great benefit that you see here, and you should have it regularly. Another third thing which really helps, recently, although haldi, turmeric has been used very often even in our food for many years, but really the benefit of haldi is something which has come out now, a lot of relation to how curcumin is very beneficial for even cancer or other diseases today has come up. So haldi, again, if you have a pinch of haldi, in warm water separately, just kind of completely plain without adding anything else, and you have it at bedtime, that's also going to in fact help you reduce inflammation from your body. So I know it's a very small quantity to start with, but it's better if you start with a small quantity till you adjust to the dose, and then later after that you can look at whether you want to have a little more quantity guided by a nutritionist, because you're already adding it in the food. But it's a great way to reduce inflammation, and inflammation seems to be another very big cause of being able to kind of see fat gain or not losing weight. So we can discuss that in detail later, but that's another very good ingredient. Apart from that, another favorite of mine, which I really have and enjoy having a lot, is dalchini. That's your cinnamon. Now cinnamon is something that is the best to have if you could have at bedtime, or you could have that in, again, a warm water, a glass of warm water is great to increase metabolic rate, and is excellent to help you manage your blood sugar levels. So all the people who have an issue with insulin resistance or with diabetes, this is a great tip for you all also to add that in, and it will also increase your metabolic rate. So it's like double benefit and great to have, right? Apart from that, we have another ingredient which is really, really very, very important to have, is if you're basically having anything like vitamin D3 sources. Now again, a very, very nice quirky fact about vitamin D3. Now D3 basically we know is present from our meats or from our dairy, because it's not really available. It's through animal products that we do get our vitamin D3. Yes, maybe we'll need to supplement, because a lot of us rampantly now have a deficiency of vitamin D3, which we are not able to correct just by eating a normal daily food. But D3 is supposed to be very strongly linked with having belly fat storage if it is less in your body. So if you have less vitamin D3 levels, the chances are you could be gaining fat on your stomach, and maybe while you're watching your diet still not seeing that difference, and you're like, why is this happening to me, right? So it could possibly be D3. So it makes sense to check your D3 levels at a regular timing from say about 6 months to a year's time, checking depending on how soon your vitamin D3 levels fall. And that's a great option to have vitamin D3 supplementation to help reduce the fat gain, reduce the chances of fat gain, and it's a great alternative to have because D3 also helps with your metabolism. Another very good tip to start off with is, apart from vitamin B supplementation, I know we spoke about talking about things from the kitchen, but this is one of very, very important, I feel, ingredients that can help people, and people don't know too much of it, is your B vitamin or your B complex. Now, sometimes even taking that vitamin with whatever food that you eat, if you have B vitamin after that, the chances are that the carbohydrates that are there, they get metabolized better by having a vitamin B supplement. And then the food that you eat, the chances of that going into energy or to be used for energy rather than being used for fat or fat storage, in the body, becomes much lesser. So that's another great way to increase your metabolism. And another thing which is one of, again, my favorites is green tea. Green tea really does help with its high antioxidant level also, which helps your skin, which helps your hair, which makes you feel much better and fresher. It's also a great way to have green tea at different spurts in the day. So maybe not finish your one big entire cup at one time, but if you have it 2 to 3 times in a day, it has shown that there is some amount of increase in your metabolic rate when you have green tea throughout the day. So these are really some quick options that I have given you. I have many more that I can share, and I would love to share them with you sometime later. And I hope this is really beneficial for y'all. It was fun for me to do this, and for y'all, if y'all want any more further information about me or to consult with me, you can find me on Lybrate.com. Thank you.